Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Britt, creator of the StyleShaker, your guide to cleaner, greener beauty, skincare, and more. I try products out for you and share my honest reviews so you have a better sense of what to buy and more importantly, what not to buy. Today it's really simple. It's just me putting on all clean beauty, testing some products that I actually didn't like, but now I might have changed my mind. I am drinking coffee, so if you want to get ready with me, it's really one of those like, let's put on makeup and talk about random stuff and clean beauty, then yeah, stick around and let's get into it. This is prepped, so prepped, so prepped. I'm gonna use the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular CC cream. I have this in Desert Glow. I'm retesting this. I haven't worn this in a long time. I don't think I loved it the first time. It reminds me, the scent reminds me so much of the, that's cute. The tinted moisturizer. Come on, coffee. Kick in, girl. Kick in, girl. So I prepped with a little bit of the Herbivore Blue Tansy. What is that? Schmutz. Feels so good. It makes my skin a little bit red, so you don't want to put too much of it on, just FYI. You don't want to leave it on for too long. You can put however much of it on you want. That was a total lie. Just don't leave it on for longer than 5 minutes or even 2 minutes if you're super sensitive or reactive. But it resurfaces midweek. I would love to do it more often, and I probably could, but I'm terrified of having some kind of reaction. I don't know why I didn't like this CC cream. I need to watch that review again. I think it sat on top, maybe? Quick question. It's kind of a serious one. Why is my dropper for the Maya Chia not working? That's actually not my main question. Okay, this is not working. Were you clogged? Come on, dropper. Oh no. Oh no. So sad. Okay, but this is the Maya Chia highlight of the day. I'm obsessed with the happy hour version. This is the golden hour version, so it's gold. And it just makes your skin, God, it got everywhere. It's this crazy under the skin glow that's actually not under the skin. It's completely topical. I love it. It makes my skin go, wow, you're alive. You're really doing it. Like in the movie Elf, when the guy runs across the table and Will Ferrell's like, look at you, you're running. That was a nice combination actually, the CC with the Maya Chia. I just wanted to do a get ready with me. I just did, I wanted to. I want a little bit more coverage, but I think I can use my concealer to do that. I feel like for 3 years, almost 4, what? How's that even possible? Plan the crap out of content calendars and, you know, testing schedules. And it's funny because I recently filmed the how I test a product video. Got very few views. Very, very, very few. Totally fine. Sometimes that happens. But I watched it and I was a little bit disturbed actually after even reviewing it myself. It's so funny, you guys. It's like I'm not that, I love being organized. There's some weird obsessive part of me that loves that, obviously. You need to like chill out for a second. You need to just, no one's paying you to do this. Just stop. Like stop sacrificing going over to your parents' place because I live by them right now. Because you're like, oh, I have to do intake. Like, come on. It's like we create these rules and restrictions for ourselves, and sometimes they benefit us and sometimes they serve us and sometimes they just suck the life out of us. I wonder why we do it. I wonder why I did that. Well, this is so funny. I didn't gua sha today and I can totally tell by the lines. Like this line right here. There's a little line right there. It's more pronounced. No gua sha. All right, concealer's on, bruh. I did use the Osmia Lip Doctor again because it's so good. All the planning. So much planning. And for what? I thought, let's try to not plan. Let's just try to not plan, you know? It's the end of the year. Let's just play with makeup, put it on, have some coffee with my friends, and, you know, that. So here I am. Oh, here I am. Speaking of deep, what is going on with fragrance commercials? What? Like what? is happening with it. Does anybody understand that? I was watching one last night because I had to tear myself away from watching The Crown because I'm obsessed with it. Obsessed. All the way up to season 4. I'm not proud of that. Binged a little. I had to sign off of The Crown because after a while it starts to get, I don't know if any of you guys have seen The Crown. It's, you know, on the Netflix top 10 list all the time. So you probably have. If you are obsessed with it, let me know. I need to have my community with me on this one. We can talk about it. Now it's like Princess Diana. It's very, there's so much drama. So it's a little heavy, so I have to sign off from that and watch something stupid like Bravo, no offense to Bravo. You know, something lighthearted and fun and whatever. Or I'll watch The Great British Bake Off, which is just like happiness in a show with baked goods. But when I finally got off of Netflix and I was watching like normal TV, I saw a commercial with Zendaya, and I'm actually gonna take that all the way over the top of the lid because I always do the same look and I want to switch it up. And she's riding a horse. This is when you know it's not really good advertising. Have no clue what the perfume was. I don't even know. Is it Dior? I don't know. On a horse, looking incredible per the norm. She's riding through the streets of what looks like FIDI, Financial District in San Francisco during a pandemic. No one's around, no traffic. So that tracks. But she's on a white horse in the downtown area of the city. And I'm like, okay, what's the symbolism? What's this? I'm trying to get it. And then she goes all the way to the top of a hill. And she's on the horse in a gown and she's just gorgeous. She gets to the top of the hill. She's facing the city and she holds up a bottle of perfume. What does that even mean? What does it mean? I don't understand. Somebody explain fragrance commercials to me because I don't understand them. Maybe they're not meant to be understood. Discuss. I'm gonna go in with an antonym eyeliner in Steel. It's a gray eyeliner. Just feel like it. I'm applying this incredibly haphazardly because I'm just gonna smudge it all out. I'm gonna do something I never do. I'm gonna do the lower lash line because, again, you know how you just get into ruts with your makeup looks? Sometimes I need to branch out. I'm gonna need to set under the eye here because we're seeing some creases. We smudge. I don't know if I like that. That's what mascara is for. Can't get the Gwen Stefani song Wind It Up out of my head. What it up? Can't get it out of my head. I can't. What's a different song? I need a different song. Please give me a different song. It's an earworm, which always makes me think of, what was it, Star Trek, when they actually put a worm in someone's ear. This is just such a weird get ready with me. I think I'm gonna keep doing unplanned stuff. I'm just gonna see where it goes. I just wanna see what happens if I loosen the reins on the content over here. Will still be reviews, but I just wanna see, I just wanna find out. Life is short, have fun when you can. You know, so crazy how we recreate these structures. So when I was working my first corporate job, I remember it was so hard. It was just so hard to try and fit into a corporate environment. It was so far from who I was as an individual. But it really helped me, even though I don't like the hierarchy, I don't like a lot about it. I hate being told, you know, you have to be in at 9, you have to sit, and then you leave at 6. Who likes that? Nobody really likes that. I did learn how to function within those constraints. Not all life is like, let's go run in a field today. You know, you have responsibilities. You gotta do things. Oh my God, I totally thought that was Aaron's faces and it was Ilya this whole time. Tell by the smell a little bit. Anyway, you learn all these things and then you think they're so not like me, but then I adopted them as if they were part of me and how I function on a day-to-day basis with my to-do list. What am I doing? I can't think. And then, you know, I go, oh, okay, like I left a job and I was so excited. I was like, yes, I'm gonna do my own thing, It's gonna be amazing. Lo and behold, I started operating just like I had learned. It's gonna sink in, right? After 10 years, it's gonna become a part of who you are. But it was funny because it broke me down and made me into this like machine, but also brought out some sides of me that I didn't know I loved so much, which were the organizational sides. Now I'm going through that same flip-flop again. You know, everyone's experiencing this lockdown and pandemic differently, very differently, state by state. My God, it's crazy. Coming from California to Tennessee, truly like another world. I guess I've had the time to see that I've recreated the same structures that I used to be like, no. And I love watching TikTok for that. I love watching TikTok and the younger creators, and they don't care. Like, they don't care about a content calendar. They haven't been conditioned by corporate jobs, maybe because unfortunately they can't get a full-time role right now. I mean, one day they will, maybe they will be soon, I don't know. But they just create for creation's sake, you know? And I love it. I love going on TikTok. I mean, some of it's really dumb, but some of it's just really cool. And it will be more and more monetized, and they'll be exploited, and you know, all the rest of it, whatever, Instagram, all the social media stuff. Watch The Social Dilemma. It's not a negative, it's just a fact. Like, there's gonna be shopping on TikTok. There is shopping on TikTok, right? I don't know. But anyway, right now it's fun, it's creatively based, and they're not worried about hitting a schedule and doing it right. And nobody's telling me to do that too, which is so funny. It's just something that I do. I don't know if you all have anything like that in your life that you do. Like, no one's really told you to work at breakneck speed to get it just right. You know, you're just doing that to yourself. It's almost like that game when you're little. My older brother used to be like, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. And you weren't actually hitting yourself, they were making you hit yourself. Except as an adult, with no one making you hit yourself except you. It's like that. So I'm gonna loosen the organizational side of this channel for a bit. It just feels right, you know? I don't know. I don't know what. I'm in a weird transitional phase with it. I don't know what I love about it anymore, and I don't know what I don't like about it anymore. And I love creating. That I love. And I'm being really honest with you and letting you know as I go. And this might be completely uninteresting, but it's where I'm at. It's just where I'm at. So we'll see where it goes. I don't know. Maybe nowhere. There's nothing planned about it. Like, what do you do when you don't have your old to-do list? Do you freak out? Are you a to-do list follower? Do you have to have the to-do list? I never thought I was that person, but now I'm kind of like, I might be that person. I'm gonna use a little bit of this bronzer on top of the cream shadow. A lot of people usually ask me this, by the way. It's a Sigma F10. I have a tendency to not talk about brushes, which I'm sure is very frustrating. With the mascara, it's a little bit better. I don't know, I feel like it needs something else. I feel like it needs a little bit of purple. I've been really gravitating towards Aether, so I'm using their Crystal Gemstone palette. Spirituality? No. Third Eye. Obsessed with the shade Third Eye in the Amethyst palette. And I'm just gonna put it right in the center. Amethyst everything right now. But one week you're like, I'm gonna wear blush, and then the next week you're like, I don't even wanna touch blush. Why did that happen? I don't know. Moods, life, humans, weird. That's better. A little bit see, this is what happens. You give me time, I'm gonna put more makeup on. I'm going to tightline. Don't like putting mascara on my lower lashes. I feel like it just transfers easily. Maybe it's just because of the shape of my lower lid. I don't know. I don't like to do it. That's my story. I'm gonna do a quick dusting of a powder because I'm trying it out. It's from Hint. Oh, by the way, Sigma Kabuki. Ooh, F84. Fit Glow Conceal and Correct Brush. Use it every day. Gotta wash it. Thought I was gonna use a sponge, did not. Totally forgot to tell you what I prepped with if you wanna know. Weleda Skin Food. Need to find out what the fragrance is in here, but I happen to love it. I put on the Stem Cellular Neck Lifting Cream. Very curious about that. I have the Tech Neck thing happening, which, why do we call it Tech Neck? Because I'm sure it was called something else back in the day. I have to blend this in very carefully. Makeup artists are cringing all over the place. They're not watching. So I'm curious to see what that does, but I don't know why they call it Tech Neck, because back in the day, you were reading a book, so is it like book neck? I don't know, because you're looking down, you know what I mean? Although you weren't looking down as much, so probably, yeah, Tech Neck. I just convinced myself that it's the correct jargon. I'll accept it. Anyway, Hint Beauty Finale Finishing Powder. This is a translucent sand color. This was gifted. I don't think anything else I put on my face just now was, but this was gifted. F20, Sigma. I love Sigma brushes. I've tried some other brushes now, so I can say by comparison that I usually prefer these, because somebody said once in a comment, well, you're not gonna get a lot of coverage if you're using a big fluffy brush. This looks like a big fluffy brush, right? It is very densely packed. So the product gets on the face. It's not one of those soft, fluffy brushes. Those, I agree, they don't do anything for me. But this really works. Testing, so I don't have anything really final to say there. Now it's just lip. I got the new, it's not new, Clove and Hallow Lip Velvet in Darling. I have balm on because the lip velvet for me, too drying alone, but it lasts forever, even with balm on underneath. I've really grown to love this stuff. This basically just looks like my lips, but a little bit nicer. Smooth. The doe foot becomes your lip liner, guys. Now, I could leave it like that. I actually really like it like that. But because I can't stop myself with the combinations, I'm gonna put on this Vapor lipstick in Adore. Price tag on this, really hot. It's like $35, but I got it as a part of a Detox Market gift with purchase, which was incredible. So keep an eye on that, by the way, Detox Market. Let's see how this goes. I just wanted a little bit more color. Yeah, it's really good. Shade-wise, I'm sure I could find a shade similar that's not $35, let's be honest. That's very possible. Ooh, I really like it. It's sort of like a sandy coral. Did I make that up? Is that right? I don't know, you tell me. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna test the Juice CC cream, give it a wear test, see how it performs. It's already working well with other products, and I have to rewatch that initial review. Just, the lighting's gonna be really bad, I know it. But anyway, I'll watch that and see what I thought the first time, and it has SPF 32. I'm kind of liking this now. Changed my mind. I'm doing a lot of updates. I'm actually gonna do one update for one of the first products that I reviewed on this channel, which let me tell you, that video, oof, it was sweet though, because it was like, oh, look at you. You're just trying, you're just creating, no plans. It was kind of a beautiful time. So it's a full 360, full 180, full 180. It's a I don't know what the angle is. I was never good at geometry. Algebra, killer at it. Geometry, not my thing. Anyway, it's like coming full circle, so 360. See, I figured it out. Just give me a minute and a little bit of coffee, and I'll figure out pretty much anything. Not true, but semi-true. Oh, my coffee's almost gone. This is the completed look. I'm changed, I'm ready to go. Hope you enjoyed this one. There may be more of them coming, I don't know, because I'm not planning. It's weird, it's very weird. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video, and if you want to see more of them, subscribe to the channel. You'll be the first to know when they come through. I am going to go finish the coffee. It's not done yet. I'm just gonna finish it, these last precious sips, and I will see you guys right back here real soon. Until then,